Marshall on the blitz. Buckner gets rid of it to the left sideline, and it is intercepted by Gilmore. 30, 25, 20, right sideline. Stephen Gilmore. Gilmore into the south end zone at Notre Dame Stadium, and Marshall leads it 25-15.
Appleby with some time on the middle, picked up by Lang. Second interception of the game. Lang. Taquan Lang to the end zone. Touchdown.
Breaks it loose. It's a foot race. Rashid Ali, touchdown, 63 yards. His 21st rushing touchdown of the season.
He's going for Dobson. Dobson, the big strong receiver. Yes!
All right. Welcome, everyone. The first episode of many, hopefully. I'm Keegan.
The repilot episode.
Yep. This episode, don't know how it's going to go. Obviously, it's the first episode, so we're just going to get into it. I'm not going to talk about last year, like, great season with all the fiasco and everything like that. Like, we won a conference championship. Yeah, we're moving on. Don't want to forget about it, but
appreciate it.
New season. So
got things to look forward to.
Yeah. With that being said, we all know Tony Gibson coming in, first head coach job. I really don't want to spend time talking about that because everybody already knows everything about him, what he's bringing to the table, and whatnot.
Not a lot of the assistant coaching hires have been made official yet, so we'll kind of go through that in another episode.
Yeah.
First episode, so I guess we're gonna do just touch on some things.
All right. Well, obviously, talking about new hires, there's only one that's been official, and that's our offense coordinator from Jacksonville State.
Rod Smith.
Yeah, Rod Smith. Coming from Jacksonville State. And I think it's a good hire. I don't know about you, but a lot of other people seem to think it's a good hire as well. But I mean, just from the statistic standpoint, like, it's a great hire. Like, I mean, obviously it's going to hurt losing Daggy. I mean, from his first year, just being an offense coordinator, he did a phenomenal job. I mean, we were averaging 31 points per game. Our third down, I mean, we were completing 40% on third downs.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to replace everybody. And that is not, well, there was one other. We're keeping Ralph Street.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
Which a lot of people already know, like, most of the coaching staff. We're just not going to go into it until it's official. But back to Rod Smith. But if you can compare his offense to Daggy's offense, I mean, yes, they played in Conference USA, but I mean, if you look at the total points per game, they're at 36.1 and we're at 31.2. So
yeah, I think the thing people are going to question is that Rich Rod was the one calling plays for Jacksonville State. So this is kind of his, I believe, it was his first time, like full reins, like.
Right, but I mean,
it's his car.
With Daggy, like we're not going to be, it's not going to be new to us.
No,
like
we're not. We're used to. Well, now we are used to the first time coordinators.
Right, but I mean, the good thing too is Rod Smith. He's got a lot of experience. Not just at Jacksonville State.
All of our coaches that we think are seem to have experience. Yeah.
I mean, every year is going to be interesting now, just with the transfer portal and getting new guys in every single year. Because, I mean, it's going to be hard to keep the same team every year. But, I mean, with the transfer portal so far, like, I'm pretty happy with a lot of the guys that we're getting. And then, speaking of the transfer portal, we end up getting not our starting quarterback per se, but we get a quarterback, Zion Turner from UConn.
Could very well be the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Started at UConn before transferring to Jacksonville State.
Yeah. He was the one, like you said, he was the one that played us in the bowl game.
Yeah, the Myrtle Beach
Was
Bowl.
it 2 years ago when we played him in the
Was that
the bowl game?
2022?
2020.
I think.
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, obviously quarterback's going to be the top position.
Yeah.
Jacob Long, Zion Turner. They
Yeah.
seem to be the two guys right now. Obviously, still more time to add a QB. So we'll see if we do that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. It's gonna be hard to put together a team after losing that many guys, but it seems to be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody's expecting us to just turn around and go 10-2 or whatever.
I mean, very outside of obviously opening up at Georgia, very favorable 4-week non-conference schedule.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing
Eastern Kentucky, Missouri
a new
State,
upcoming
Middle
Missouri
Tennessee.
State. Yeah.
So
2 or 3 very winnable games. So, I mean, you could easily start the season off 3-1 going into conference play.
should be 3-1.
For sure. I mean,
That's not even on our roster yet, but like, there's no reason we shouldn't win those games.
yeah. I mean, no disrespect to any of those teams, but I mean, there's no reason those shouldn't be winnable games. I mean, you look at Missouri State or Middle Tennessee State. I mean,
I believe they just fired the coach. They fired this coach. I don't know if they fired anybody yet.
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure.
But I mean, yeah, I mean they had a down year. Not sure what to expect from Missouri State since they're coming up.
First year,
this will be their first year
yes.
in Conference USA. And then obviously Eastern Kentucky. We've played them before. I think we played them 2020 when we had Grant Wells. Was that 2020?
2019,
I don't know.
2020, something like that.
When they came to Huntington,
Yeah.
obviously. But so we've played them before.
Might have been 20. Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of people aren't very excited about the non-conference other than Georgia, but I mean, I think with it being Tony's first year at the helm, I think it'll be a good
Yeah, it's kind of a good
good
thing.
little schedule to see
Kind
where
of a
we're
blessing
at.
in disguise with having to
Yeah.
completely assemble a new staff and roster.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of brings me into, I don't know if you want to talk. I don't know if we really want to get into the schedule. Or if you want to talk about expectations of the fan base, what we expect from the fan base.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the main thing we want to get off on this video is the fans is the big part of it. Like I know everything that happened within the last few months with Huff and all the transfers.
Hey, we backed Huff, and that's on us. You know what I mean?
But
I'm gonna support no matter who the coach is.
Yeah.
And I wish everybody was like that, but I understand. But there's no reason not for everybody to support, get behind Coach Gibson, and there's just, I say this every year, but there's no reason for the Joe not to be packed every week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with basically the downsize of the capacity of the stadium. I mean, what? It was at 38, and now it's down to what? 30?
Yeah.
You're telling me we can get 30,000 fans in that stadium every single Saturday at home?
Shouldn't be an issue, but
Shut up. But
seems to be an issue.
and I think a lot of it is, like you said, people don't want to show up unless we're undefeated or we're playing a Power 4 or Power 5 school.
Yeah.
And that should not be the case.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't matter if it's 20 degrees and it's snowing and our team's 4-4 at that point. Like we got to show up.
I don't care if it's week 1 against Stony Brook.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a firm believer that the Jets should be sold out every week, but I don't know if it's just I can't understand why that's not happening.
And I get, when we try to argue the App State, how they sell out every Saturday at home. James Madison sells out quite a bit at home. Granted, they have, I think their stadium seats like 22,000.
Yeah, and they've got more undergrads and stuff like that. That's always everybody's go to.
But I mean, with how big Marshall is from a community standpoint.
Yeah, I know. Like, we're one of the bigger G5 brands in college football. Like, or at least I like to think we are. But
and not even it. Like, being at full capacity is one thing, but I mean, we're having trouble getting 20,000 people in the stands.
Yeah.
Like, I think our average was 22 or 23, I think, on the year.
Yeah, I mean, last year, the most packed game was probably App State.
Probably App State.
Maybe. And that wasn't even... We did Stripe the Joan, and I know it didn't look as good as it did against Virginia Tech.
Right.
But
and
to me, there's a lot of empty seats still.
Like I said, some of the games this past year, like the weather was bad. Like the Western Michigan home game, it was pouring down rain. Obviously the weather delay with the Stony Brook game. But I mean, obviously the 75 game was probably the most packed.
There wasn't more than App State there.
You don't think?
No.
I don't know what it was, but
the official attendance was. There's no way. There's more people than the App State. What was I gonna say? Well, it's like, as far as packing the stadium, like, obviously it helps on game day, because like the guys, when they run out of the tunnel, dude, like and during the game they feed off that energy, like.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, you got to put it in perspective. Like, if you were one of those players and you run out of that tunnel, run out of the athletic department, and you see nobody in the stands, like, that's not fun. Like, college football is, it's the environment that makes it fun.
Yeah.
Like, I get it's not Penn State, I get it's not Beaver Stadium, but these, like, our community and this Marshall Stadium, like Jones C. Edwards Stadium, should be a place where players want to play.
Yeah, and then if you can pack the stadium for all the games, it's going to help you recruit.
Exactly.
Because kids are going to come on recruiting visits, and when they come to the game, they're going to be like, oh, crap, this place is packed. I want to play here. Because the kid's going to want to play if a kid's deciding between two Group of 5 teams or even two Sun Belt teams, and he goes on a recruiting visit to Marshall, and the stadium's packed every game, and it's packed when he's there on his visit, even if it's not like a quote unquote big game. He's gonna want to play there over, maybe he'll go on a visit somewhere else to school B, and there's nobody at the stadium.
Right.
So it's just another recruiting tactic as well. But like you said, like that's college football is the environment, and I want the Joan to have a better game day atmosphere and environment for everybody, for the fans, for the players, the coaches, everybody.
Yeah, and it goes for tailgating too. Like, I just feel like, especially the past couple of years, tailgating is non-existent in the parking lots. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
Like, I know that ties into like people showing up for the games and whatnot, but it's just the atmosphere at the Joan is not where it has or used to be.
yeah, I agree.
And I don't know what it is.
I don't know what you can even. I don't know what it would take to change it.
I don't know. I mean, I honestly think though, like with Coach Gibson coming in and the staff we're bringing in, like you can definitely feel that these guys want to be here.
Yeah, and I think some of the fans realize that, so I'm hoping it brings a lot of those fans that didn't necessarily like Huff.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will come support, get season tickets, become Big Green members, and support this team.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing, like, breaking news.
What's up?
As we're live. We actually just officially, well, we already knew this was happening, but they just officially announced another coach, Shannon Morrison, as the defense coordinator, and the safeties coach, which he's already been here a handful of times coaching. So Huntington's not new to him by any means, and he's another Marshall guy. So yeah. Another Marshall alum, and he's already coached here probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
But back to the fan base and the game day atmosphere. I don't know how to make the game day atmosphere inside the Joan better. I know they play all the music to try to keep the fan engagement throughout the game, but the only thing I don't like is there's no chance for like a non-forced like they'll do the couple like forced "We Are Marshall" chants.
Yeah,
like but I mean that's once, maybe that's, twice.
Yeah,
but
you get that twice a game, but
there's none that like just happen from the fans.
Yeah, like after a touchdown or whatever or nothing. There's just even on like first and second down when we're on defense, it's like we're just blaring music to blare music. Like it would be more of a hostile environment if you turn the music off and you just let the fans take over.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. We Are Marshall chant.
Yeah, but the We Are Marshall chant, that's going to come from the fans without the music and without anybody telling you, hey, let's do this chant. Like, they're going to just start it.
Yeah.
They're going to start Let's Go Herd chants.
And the fans know, like, if it's fourth quarter, 3 minutes to go, and we're up by a field goal, like, if you bring that, if that starts, like, that just pumps your blood up.
Yeah,
like, I mean, hearing that.
You hear the bleacher, everybody stomping on the bleachers, I know we've been huge advocates of the Thunder Sticks, and we tried to get that going ourselves, but, like, if they would just hand out stuff, too, before the games, like...
Yeah, but, I mean, that, going into that, like, fans also have to know, like, when to do it and when not to do it. Like, you're not going to be screaming on third down when we got the ball.
Yeah, because that does happen quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot, actually. I
don't know.
There's got to be, I don't know.
If anybody's got ideas, let us know.
Yeah.
Comment, DM us, let us know. But, and like the other thing, like I know we were talking with the Herd Bros guys about kind of having our own like little section at the stadium
Yeah.
Like our own herd huddle section, and kind of just like a kind of like not a student section, but like just a rowdy fan base section.
I mean, not like you don't have to have 19 people to go with you to the game to get something going. Like all you got to do is start something by yourself, and it's going to be a chain reaction.
Yeah.
Like people are going to follow you.
Yeah.
Like I think we just have to get to the point where, like, dude, don't be afraid. Like we need to come together as a fan base when these games are going on and just make it hostile for these opponents, because I just feel like and it's not just the fans' fault. Like I said, it's the stadium music that's, I feel like, taking a big toll on it. But
it's everybody's fault.
Yeah.
Like we said, I don't know the quick fix or the easy fix, but we got to figure out some ideas.
I mean, it starts week 1, or I mean, it starts week 2 after we come home for our first home game.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know we'll be home, and it's not going to be like a marquee opponent, but like Gibson's first game of the Joan. Like, I want that place jumping.
Yeah. We have to, like, as fans, we have to create the environment.
Yeah.
Don't hope for the
other thing is we shouldn't have to be undefeated or 10-0 to get people to come to the games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there for 0-12.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Rain or shine, or
it doesn't matter.
It shouldn't
to me.
matter.
And I know there's other scenarios of why people can't always get to the games.
Yeah.
But there's still no reason that the Jones shouldn't be packed every week.
Yeah.
But like I know, like, say we go to Georgia and lose week 1, people are like, they're gonna be freaking out about it.
Well, you're gonna have the fans where it says, "Well, there goes our losing season. Why do we schedule these games?" But then
they cry when we schedule.
They cry when you don't.
These other schools, and we don't schedule the big boys.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win, and I think it's a good balance of having both in the non-conference schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But especially, I mean, God, who knows what we're getting paid? I don't know if they've announced that yet. I'm sure it's at least $2 million.
Yeah, at least.
But I mean, we obviously need the money as the athletic department. But that's the other thing. Hopefully all the fans that didn't want to donate and support the team because of Huff and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I hope y'all open up the wallets.
Yeah.
Join the Big Green.
Yeah.
$5 a month. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
But,
and not just football, like the whole university needs support.
Yeah.
Like from baseball all the way down, like your support is needed for sure. And don't think that your $5 doesn't mean anything. Like, it means everything. Like, yeah.
Especially Marshall. Yeah. We need all the resources and help we can get. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how college sports are nowadays in 2025. It's not going to change anytime soon. So we just got to pony up and help out as best we can. And it's not even about the money. It's just get your butts in the stands, support.
Yeah. But I want to kind of roll into the actual stadium conversation, because I don't know if anybody's noticed.
Does anybody remember, besides us, the potential suites that were supposed to be coming to the end zone?
Yeah, I need to find the actual, like,
I know there was a tweet
post
or
about
a Facebook post or something from the athletic department, I believe. I believe it was Herd Zone. And it's been probably 2 years, maybe, since I've heard anything else about it.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to go along with the new scoreboard.
Obviously they were going to do it before the scoreboard, but Yeah, it's just like died down. Like nothing's been said. Nobody
It's just
from
like it never happened.
the
Like, it
university
never
have
got
said
brought up.
anything about it. Like,
So now I'm thinking, did I just dream about this? Did I make this up?
but I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find a photo of it at least.
Yeah, because I know there was a photo, like a project plan of what it was going to look like
yeah,
with the post, and I'm pretty sure it was Herdzone that posted it.
mm-hmm.
So We'll have to go look and find it.
Yeah,
But
I just want clarification. Like, are we
like,
doing
if
it
it's
or
not
are we
happening,
not
it's
doing
not happening. But
it? Like, it's not the end of
at
the
least
world.
update us.
Anyways, but the thing I wanted to speak about is I don't know if anybody's noticed it either, but the SPC symbol on the field, I don't know what happened to that thing, but it is hideous.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get a new turf. I don't know.
Like, I don't know
If they plan on getting new turf.
what they tried to do with
It's
it.
been what, 2 years since we've got turf, so I don't know exactly how often they replace it, but they need to figure out how to fix the SBC logo because
Yeah,
it
because I
looks
mean,
horrible.
like, if you look at other people or other programs in the Sun Belt, like they've got their field, but where the SBC logo is, it's their colors. But whatever we did, I don't know if we just like, I don't even know. Like, it's not like they didn't do anything; they just put it in there plain.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't know if it was just, I don't know, but it looks bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when the plan is to replace the turf. And the other thing is a Kelly Green M in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had the Kelly Green M since what 20. That was a while ago because I remember going to like the Marshall camps, and it was like that when Holiday was there. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, probably.
I could be wrong, but and then I don't know if you like the black end zones or not. I like them.
I like them.
I would prefer Kelly Green end zones.
I think it
that
could
would
look
look
good.
sweet.
I think there's a few
Like, I'm not a
different
hater on the black, but I just feel like the Kelly Green would pop, especially if you got the Kelly Green M back.
Mm-hmm.
That would look really nice.
Yeah, maybe do like the. I don't know if they would do this with football because they use the script Marshall more with like basketball.
Mm.
But like if you did like that script Marshall logo in white in the end zone with color green or something like that, I feel like it would look decent. But
also, I wish we'd go back to the white field goal post.
White field goal post.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like. I assume there's other teams that have white field goal posts.
I don't know.
Because I don't know if that's like a regulation thing or.
No, because I'm pretty sure Ohio State has it. Ohio State has white.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
And I'm pretty sure Penn State has white too.
Yeah.
Which you would think it'd be regulation, so it'd be easier to see, especially in like snow environments. But
oh, you mean like the yellow ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
As far as like potential like stadium renovations, I don't know if you want to get into that a little bit. Like since we kind of already talked about like the suites and the turf. I know we were listening to Paul Swan and he was asking his listeners about that, what they'd like to see. Obviously, one of the most popular one was the bathrooms.
Yeah.
People were done with the troughs.
Yeah.
I don't
know. It's whatever. But
I don't care personally.
I can see the wanting of new bathrooms.
I wish we could update the concourse and add more things. Like more posters of like past guys and championships and like
that, and we need to add like a second herd zone store on the other side of the stadium.
Yeah, that or make it bigger. Like I don't know if you can make it bigger
just
now,
so small.
but like it's so small and there's not much in there anyway.
I just feel like there's not much on the visitor side. Like as if I was not a fan of Marshall and I went to a game at the Joan, I would like to see some more stuff on the other side because
Yeah.
there's literally nothing over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the normal concessions or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I think there could be a lot done with the concourse. I don't think they'll ever put another store in on the other side, but I just think they made it too small when they did make it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they could have made it bigger or not. You would think they could. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the concourse. And speaking of the concourse, they try to get us all hyped up about this new game day experience.
Yeah, I
And
don't know what that was about.
to our knowledge, it was there week 1 against
It was
Stony
there the
Brook,
Stony Brook game.
and it wasn't even really anything neat or special.
No.
They literally threw a PlayStation on a TV on a mounted wall, and then they had like one trophy out.
Yeah.
With like no background or anything.
Yeah.
So they kind of overhyped that, and that was the only time I seen it because I did not see it at any of the other remaining games outside of the Stony Brook game.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything else renovation wise? I know people want more chair backs, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, the chair back thing around the stadium or whatever they're talking about. I don't think that ever happened. Just because you got to think.
Who knows how that would probably cost an insane amount of money.
But also, you do that, then your ticket prices are going to go up too.
Yeah, people already complain about that.
Yeah.
Even though we probably have one of the lowest ticket prices in the league, or in FBS, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Want to talk new unis?
Yeah.
Potential? Do we think? Does anybody
do we think we're getting new unis this year? No.
You don't think
not
so?
This year. No, probably not.
I wish we would.
I could see definitely after.
I wish we would just restart completely. New uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
I like when it says Marshall across the chest, but for some reason, dude, I just loved when it had the herd.
Yeah.
And I know for some reason, I don't know if this is a lot of the fan base, but I've heard people say that they don't like that lettering, like the herd lettering. I think it's unique, and I think it's like Marshall. Like,
yeah,
you wouldn't see that and think any other school.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I would even go farther and put Thundering Herd on it. And
was that on there once?
I don't think so. I think it's just been the herd.
I couldn't remember.
Because the white jerseys had the herd with it was black.
Was it black or was it green?
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was black.
It probably might have been on the ear.
I don't know.
But yeah.
But the 2013
those are my favorites.
Uniforms are by far the best.
Yeah. Those are my favorites. Is there any uniforms you would like to see if and when we get new uniforms?
I don't know if anybody would go for this, but North Texas has a throwback uniform, right? And it looks phenomenal.
Are you talking the gray face mask?
Gray face mask, white helmet, and on the side of the helmet, it's got an N and a T through each other, and it looks great.
And we could literally do that same thing, but with the MU throwback.
Yeah.
To the young.
Yeah. That would look awesome.
I could get behind a throwback uniform.
I'm honestly surprised it hasn't.
I can get behind a throwback uniform as long as it doesn't involve the yellow.
Yeah. No. If we ever touch the color yellow again. Ugh.
Horrible. Absolutely
disgusting. Horrible. I mean, I wasn't alive when it happened, but
I hate even seeing pictures of it.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Also, I was not a fan of the black shoulders.
Like Chase
like
Litton.
2019, or maybe it was before that.
It was Litton.
Was it?
Like the Litton years? Pretty sure. May have been right after that, actually. I don't know.
But I just,
the black shoulders I didn't
it didn't look good. No, because we had those when we had Grant Wills and Isaiah Green, too.
Yeah. I think it might have went through a couple of different quarterbacks, but a couple of different years. But yeah, I did not like the black shoulders.
Yeah. I'll say it till I die. We need to bring back the green helmets again. I mean, obviously we don't have that color green anymore.
But a Kelly Green one could pop because,
I can't be the only one that hated it or liked it.
Like you brought up North Texas, and they have a sick Kelly Green helmet.
Yeah, there's no reason we can't do that.
I mean, North Texas.
I'm not a hater of the black, but dude, Kelly Green helmet, man, that would look good. We need
to keep our white helmet. Obviously, that's never going to go anywhere. That's Marshall. Like that helmet's not going to go anywhere.
No.
The black helmet is fine to keep, although I would almost prefer to just keep the black helmet to the 75 helmet.
Yeah.
And not even have the black one with the M on it. That's just me. I mean, it's not a bad helmet, but I would rather just keep the black for the 75 week.
Yeah.
And then you could have a throwback helmet, like you said, and a Kelly Green helmet. That would be 4 helmets. 5 if you kept the black one with the M.
Yeah. It's not like we got to get new uniforms either.
Yeah.
But
which Christian Spears has mentioned it in the past about wanting an all white uniform, an all black uniform, and an all green uniform, including a green helmet.
Yeah.
If it's actually in the works and if it's actually going to happen, I don't know. I don't know when that would happen. As long as we can pull it off. If we did a Kelly Green helmet, what color face mask?
I don't know. Because
is North Texas's white?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they got like the feathers or whatever on the white feathers on the side.
Yeah.
Which looks cool.
But I think you could do that. You could probably
honestly,
do
like
white or black with the M.
Also, you could do something like what the Lions did with their blue helmet with the black stripe and the black face mask and the black logo.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sweet. Something like that.
Yeah, that helmet but Kelly Green.
But honestly, I think the white face mask would look really good with Kelly Green. I think it'd make it pop a lot better.
Yeah, especially depending on which uniforms we were on with it.
Like, not saying we're going away from the white, but I feel like recently we've been doing a lot of stuff towards black.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to. I'm cool. I like the black.
Like, I'm glad we started doing stuff like that because I feel like we're the only. Back then, well, a few years ago, we were the only program that really didn't do alternate uniforms.
Yeah.
Which I think with like NIL and stuff, like it definitely made it change with universities. Like, look at Tulane. Like, Tulane 10 years ago, you would have never thought they would have the uniforms they have now. But
no.
East Carolina, their helmets are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
chrome purple.
Yeah.
I don't really want chrome, but
no. Speaking of helmets, though, I do like how we went to that satin or whatever we did with the logos, metallic. We did with these helmets this year. It looks really cool, but I like the old school. I like the classic Marshall M on the side. Might be a hater take, but
you want the block M back.
Yeah.
You want like the leftwich block M.
Yeah, I want that big M on the side.
Like taking up like.
Yeah. I think it looks better.
The whole helmet.
Yeah.
You don't like the little guy.
Like, it looks good. Like, I'm like, it's literally, I don't know. I just think it's too small. That could be a stupid take, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to find a picture because it looks so good. Which I don't even know why I'm looking at a picture. Most people already know what I'm talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are gonna know what you're talking about. And all you gotta do is Google Byron Leftwich Marshall.
Yeah. Also, I think we need to have a poll. Do more people like the Kelly Green look that we have now that we switched to, or do people like the old school Hunter Green that we had for the longest time?
I don't even think you need a poll for that.
Really?
Yeah, Kelly Green.
I mean, I'm a fan of the Kelly Green. Like, I'm not saying we should go back. I
don't think that.
Nobody talks about
I don't
the
think it
old
would even be
Green,
close.
so I wasn't sure.
I don't think it would even be close. There's no way people like the old.
I feel like you'd be surprised. I feel like some people might like the old, but that could just be because nostalgia. But
yeah, I don't know.
I definitely think the Kelly looks better.
I don't miss those days.
Yeah.
Do not miss those days at all.
Also, ending the uniform talk, we need to wear all green more at home.
We wore the Peapods once, and it was on the road to Georgia Southern this year.
Yeah. Like,
right?
I know, like, green on white is the classic look, but, dude.
Especially big games.
Yeah, I feel like big games, especially, like, when Virginia Tech came.
Should have been all green. Or, like, this year. App
Purdue.
State,
did we wear all green against Purdue?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I think we did. I would have to
It just looks so good. So good.
Actually, I have a picture up here. Yeah. Yeah, we all green against Purdue.
Yeah. Because I don't know.
Yeah, Peapods are one of the best looks.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the all white. That's probably one of my
all white's
favorites.
the nicest look, but all green don't get worn enough.
No.
It's underappreciated.
All green with the white lids just pops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All green with a Kelly green lid might pop more.
Mm-hmm.
Give the old Mike Schneider.
Yeah.
Tell them to look in their locker.
Dude, that was something. What was I gonna say? We need to bring back the motorcycle. Bring it back.
I know there's a story behind why it went away and why it doesn't happen anymore, and I don't know off the top of my head the reasoning. So we'll have to look into that again.
I don't know what the reasoning can be though, because it's not like.
Because I'm pretty sure I don't know who it was. It might have been the Thundercast guys that had talked about it, and I can't remember exactly what they said. But we'll have to ask. We'll have to ask.
But that was pretty sweet. I think that's the only really crazy thing we've done other than...
I mean, I like the lights that we have like coming out of the Shui building now.
Yeah, that's fire. And the green smoke's cool too, but I just feel like we're missing something.
Because I love like on the video board how it follows, like the camera follows the players walking through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Like that's sick.
Yeah.
And I like the smoke and the fire and stuff too.
Because other than the motorcycle, the only other thing we had was
the blow up
Marshall thing, which was cool too. But
I
don't know. It'd be really cool. Actually, I know that's more of a high school thing. I was gonna say we could get like a football helmet, but I feel like that'd be kind of cringy.
And we don't need a blow up.
No.
But if you did, like, I liked the one we had. I didn't think it was bad. If you could just update the colors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I think we've had two. Because I think we just had the M. But then I know we used to have the M with the buffalo on top of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I like our entrance.
Yeah.
Another thing is I wish we would make more... I wish the athletic department, like the football program, could make more videos.
Yeah.
Like I know they post they post weekly ones and like stuff like that, but like
well, I just feel I
wish they would make like when they do media days, like if they can make like an actual like hype video.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I know it was like the Barnes agency or whatever, whoever used to do those videos. I used to love those videos, and maybe it's just because we were.
Yeah, have we really had hype videos in the past few years? I feel like we have.
I mean, I feel like it's usually the same, like, and nothing wrong with it. I like them, but like, I feel like it's the same few clips of like Pennington, Moss, Leftwich.
Yeah.
You know, oh, we'll
obviously you
throw
don't
a
want to
machine
forget.
now, and like you don't want to forget all that. I'm cool with putting all that in there, but like, I feel like we just need some.
But I feel like those clips
fresh.
are overused.
Yeah. You don't have to use it every week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I wish we could like come up with a different video, like different hype video when coming out every single week for a different opponent.
Yeah, that would probably be hard to do.
I mean, yeah, it'd probably take some time, but
these are just wish lists. We can wish.
Yeah.
We can hope.
That's really all I got for the stadium or uniforms and stuff like that.
Yeah. And we've kind of touched on the fan base, and we touched on the upcoming schedule.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got anything else you want to talk about in this one, or we can go ahead and end this one and see if anybody likes it.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. We don't blame you.
It'll get better, I promise.
It will get better.
This was the first one.
We're trying this new podcast software out.
Yeah.
So it should get better from here. Hopefully, we'll have more things to talk about, more structured videos.
Mm-hmm.
But we wanted to. We put one out last summer, but that one it just did not end up. We shouldn't have even posted it because it wasn't as good as it needed to be.
Yeah.
But this is going to be our first official.
But I mean, also, once we get the ball rolling, after all the commits and all the transfers get in, we get the coaches, everything gets published and everything like that. I think we can get the ball rolling. Especially the season starts. I mean, episodes are going to go crazy.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we can get more than one episode a week, especially during the season. Since there'll be a lot of things to talk about. Guest. We're open to having guests on. If anybody wants to come on, shoot us a DM.
Yeah.
I know we've talked to the Herd Bros about getting them on.
Yeah. One last thing. I don't know if you guys seen it, but West Virginia is trying to start some smoke. Y'all see that Rich Rod little
billboard at Wendy's?
Billboard
above Wendy's,
right behind the stadium.
Can't believe we allowed that.
Disgusting.
I don't know how that works, but I can't believe we allowed that. Somebody needs to get up there.
I hope it's still not up.
I don't condone this. Wink, wink. Somebody needs to get up there and take that thing down.
But that's all we got for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Let us know what we need to fix, what we need to talk about.
Comment.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share it, DM us.
Yep.
Follow us on X, TikTok.
Yep.
The Herd Huddle.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Go Herd.
See you later.
Marshall on the blitz. Buckner gets rid of it to the left sideline, and it is intercepted by Gilmore. 30, 25, 20, right sideline. Stephen Gilmore. Gilmore into the south end zone at Notre Dame Stadium, and Marshall leads it 25-15.
Appleby with some time. Over the middle, picked up by Lang. Second interception of the game. Lang. Taquan Lang to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's a foot race. Rashid Ali, touchdown, 63 yards. His 21st rushing touchdown of the season.
He's going for Dobson. Dobson, the big strong receiver. Yes! Wow!